Listen closely, for the frequencies of the universe are shifting at this very second to accommodate a reality that has, until now, only existed in the quietest whispers of your soul. You are standing at the precipice of a timeline convergence so profound, so radically different from the history of your bloodline, that it threatens to shatter the very logic of the world you were born into. The vibration of the air around you is changing. The density is lifting. What you are feeling is not anxiety, nor is it anticipation. It is the energetic pressure of a massive divine inheritance pressing against the veil of your physical reality, demanding entry. The stars themselves have aligned in a geometry of restitution, signaling that the era of lack, the cycles of struggle, and the ancient chains of survival mode are dissolving into dust. We speak now of a wealth transfer that defies earthly economics. This is not merely a shift in bank balances, it is a shift in gravitational force. For generations, your lineage has operated under the heavy cloak of limitation, believing that resources must be fought for, that abundance is a scarce commodity reserved for the few. Your family, those souls who have walked the path of the matrix with you, view the world through the lens of seeing is believing. They are bound by the logic of the 3D realm. Labor for reward, struggle for scraps. But you, chosen one, you have been operating on a different frequency. You have been silently weaving a basket of light in the ether, praying when others slept, believing when others mocked, and holding the vision when the physical world showed you nothing but ruins. Now, the dam is breaking. The universe is about to pour out a blessing so immense, so illogical to the human mind, that those closest to you will question reality itself. They will look for the logical explanation, the lottery ticket, the rich benefactor, the lucky break. They will not find it in the mundane. They will not understand that this wealth was not accumulated through the sweat of the brow in the old paradigm, but was accumulated through the endurance of the spirit in the fiery trials of your awakening. This is the heaven-funded decree. Imagine, if you will, a massive celestial vault opening above your head. The light pouring out is liquid gold, distinct and heavy with divine intent. It is crashing down into your timeline, washing away the debris of past failures. This is the breaking of the generational seal. The poverty consciousness that plagued your ancestors stops with you. You are the dam breaker. You are the cycle smasher. The reason your family won't believe it is because they have never seen a miracle of this magnitude. They have no reference point for a blessing that comes directly from the source energy of creation. You are stepping out of the worker timeline and into the air timeline. In the worker timeline, you are a slave to the system. In the air timeline, the system serves you because you are aligned with the creator of all systems. The friction you feel right now, that is the tearing away of the old skin. Do not fear the separation that may occur. Your family's disbelief is a necessary protective mechanism for them, for the light you are about to carry would blind them if they tried to comprehend it too quickly. You are being prepared to be the Joseph of your lineage, the one who was misunderstood, the one who was separated, only to be raised to a position of unimaginable abundance to save the very ones who doubted. The energetic signature of this wealth is pure, high-frequency love and restitution. It is repayment for every tear cried in secret, for every act of kindness that went unnoticed, for every moment you chose integrity over easy gain. Heaven has been keeping score. The divine accountant has balanced the books, and the surplus is flooding in. As part one of this transmission settles into your spirit, visualize a massive stone wall crumbling before you. Behind it lies a golden city, your new estate. The dust is settling. The path is clear. The funding has been released from the central sun, and it is racing toward your physical coordinates with the speed of light. As the dust from the crumbling wall of the old paradigm settles, you find yourself walking in a landscape that feels dreamlike, yet it is more real than anything you have ever touched. This is the architecture of your new life, being constructed in the fourth dimension before it solidifies in the third. This phase of the transition is why your family will stare in disbelief. To them, it will look like magic or a glitch in the matrix. They will see you rise without the usual ladders. They will see doors open for you that have no handles. They will witness resources finding you as if you are a magnet, and the wealth is iron filings. They will whisper, "How is this possible?" Understand this. Heaven does not fund based on market trends, credit scores, or educational degrees. Heaven funds based on assignment and heart frequency. You have been cleared for a high-level mission that requires vast resources. The universe cannot send a soldier into a cosmic battle without armor, and it cannot send a builder to construct a new Earth without materials. This wealth transfer is your supply drop. It is the tools you need to build the sanctuary, the business, the home, and the legacy that you were sent here to establish. The matrix glitch is this. You are bypassing the law of cause and effect as the world knows it. Usually, one must work X hours to get Y money. You are entering the law of grace, where you align with Z source and X and Y form automatically. Your family operates on linear time. You are now operating on vertical time. Divine timing. In linear time, wealth takes decades. In divine timing, wealth can manifest in a heartbeat because it has already been created in the spiritual realm. It simply needs a portal to enter. You are that portal. Feel the expansion in your solar plexus. This is the energy center of your will and your power. It is being upgraded to handle the voltage of this new abundance. If you were given this wealth 10 years ago, it might have destroyed you. But you have been tempered in the fire. You have learned humility. You have learned that money is energy, a tool for light. Because you are trusted, you are being entrusted. The imagery here is of a great celestial loom. The threads being woven are gold and platinum, representing the highest frequencies of material manifestation. The skepticism of your family is simply the sound of the old machinery grinding against the new. Do not try to convince them with words. You cannot explain a sunset to someone who refuses to open their eyes. Let the results be your testimony. Let the peace in your heart be the loudest sound in the room. When they say, "This is too good to be true," you will smile and know this is too good to be false because it comes from God. The universe is currently rearranging the chess pieces of your life. People who would have blocked this blessing are being moved away. Situations that would have drained this wealth are being dissolved. You are being placed in a sterile field of protection so that when the transfer hits, it is not contaminated by the fears or greed of others. This is why you have felt isolated recently. The isolation was the cocoon. Now, the butterfly emerges, and its wings are dusted with the pollen of prosperity. This wealth is heaven-funded because it originates from the storehouses of the spirit. It is clean money. It is karma-free abundance. It carries no weight of guilt. No shadow of manipulation. It is pure light, condensed into matter. As you move through this second stage of revelation, know that the blueprint is finished. The architects of destiny have signed off on the plans. The foundation is poured. The structure of your new life is rising, and it is a skyscraper of glory amidst a skyline of mediocrity. There comes a moment in every great spiritual epic where the hero is vindicated. This is your moment. For years, you may have felt like the black sheep, the dreamer, or the one who couldn't quite get it together by the world's standards. You prioritized your soul, while others prioritized their status. Your family may have looked at you with pity or perhaps judgment, wondering when you would get real. But the heavens were watching. They saw you choose truth over illusion. They saw you break the toxic patterns of your lineage, absorbing the pain so you wouldn't pass it on to the next generation. This wealth transfer is your vindication. It is the universe saying, "Well done, good and faithful servant." But it is more than just a reward. It is restitution. The concept of divine restitution states that whatever the enemy, fear, lack, oppression, has stolen must be returned sevenfold. The years the locusts have eaten are being restored. The opportunities you missed because you were healing trauma, restored. The money you lost because you were generous to a fault, restored. Imagine a dry riverbed suddenly hearing the roar of rushing water. That sound is the current of abundance returning to you. It is not a trickle, it is a flood. This is why the title says, "Your family won't believe it." They are expecting a rain shower. God is sending a tsunami. This wealth will allow you to stabilize not just your life, but the lives of those around you, even the ones who doubted. That is the ultimate twist of this divine narrative. You are being blessed so abundantly that you will become the sanctuary for the very people who couldn't see your value. You will break the curse of poverty for your entire bloodline, backward and forward in time. This is heaven-funded, because the currency is backed by the gold standard of the universe, love and truth. You are about to receive resources that will allow you to walk away from anything that does not honor you. Jobs that drain your soul, gone. Relationships based on dependency, transmuted. Living situations that lower your vibration, upgraded. You are being given the golden key to unlock the prison doors of the 3D matrix. Visualize the night sky. Every star represents a specific blessing with your name on it. They are descending now, turning from starlight into physical matter as they enter your atmosphere. The transition may feel intense. You might feel dizzy, emotional, or have vivid dreams. This is your energetic body stretching to hold the capacity of this wealth. You cannot pour ocean water into a thimble. You are being expanded into a vessel of infinite capacity. The skeptics in your family see the world through the rearview mirror, focused on what has been. You are driving, looking through the windshield, focused on what is coming. The disconnect is natural. Do not judge them for their blindness. Instead, prepare the table, prepare the feast. For when the transfer manifests, it will be undeniable. It will be so miraculous that even the most cynical among them will have to look up and acknowledge that a higher power is at work in your life. The coincidence is too great. The timing is too perfect. This is the signature of God. We reach now the final integration. The portal is fully open. The light has grounded. You are standing on the mountaintop of your new reality, breathing the air of total sovereignty. The struggle is a memory, fading like mist in the morning sun. This fourth part is about stewardship and legacy. The wealth is here. It is real. It is tangible. The bank accounts reflect it. The assets confirm it. The freedom proves it. But the greatest shift has happened inside you. You are no longer the seeker. You are the keeper. You are the custodian of heaven's resources on earth. This title, Heaven Funded, means you are now an employee of the divine. Your job description has changed from surviving to thriving and uplifting. You will use this wealth to heal, to create beauty, to support innovation, and to bring joy. The fear that it will go away is dissolved because you now know the source. You know that the tap is internal, not external. As long as you stay in alignment, the flow is infinite. Your family, now witnessing this transformation, stands in awe. The dynamic shifts. You are no longer the one they worry about. You are the pillar they lean on. But you stand firm in your boundaries. You help from a place of power, not guilt. You have broken the chain of codependency. This wealth transfer has liberated you from the need for their validation. You do not need them to believe in you anymore because the universe has validated you. Feel the solidity of the ground beneath your feet in this new timeline. It is rich, fertile soil. Whatever you plant now will grow instantly. The lag time between thought and manifestation has collapsed. You think of a trip and the tickets appear. You think of a project and the funding arrives. You are living in the zone of miracles. This is the natural state of a partially ascended being who has accepted their heritage. The cosmic camera pans out now, showing you glowing with a radiant golden aura. You are a lighthouse in the storm of the current world. While the economy of the world may shake, your economy is fixed to the kingdom of heaven. You are recession-proof because you are supported by the Creator of all things. Take a deep breath. Inhale the reality of this. Do not let your logical mind shrink this message back down to size. Let it be big. Let it be impossible. Let it be overwhelming. Because that is the nature of God. Overwhelmingly good. The checks are signed. The angels have been dispatched. The delivery trucks of the cosmos are backing up to your door. It is done. It is sealed. It is yours. Walk forward now, not as the person who wants, but as the person who has. The wealth transfer is real. Heaven has funded it, and the world is about to watch you shine brighter than 1,000 suns. Welcome to your golden era. The mountain has been climbed, the summit reached, and the coronation accepted. But the journey does not end with possession. It expands into radiation. You have now entered the phase of the cosmic ripple. The wealth transfer you have received, this heaven-funded injection of divine resource, is not merely a static pile of gold sitting in a vault. It is a living, breathing entity of light that requires movement. You are no longer just a recipient. You are now a broadcast station. The frequency emanating from your life is so powerful that it is rewriting the DNA of your entire lineage, even those who are not physically present, even those who still harbor doubt in the shadows of their minds. Your family, who once stood in disbelief, are now witnessing the impossible become the new normal. They are watching the way you walk, the way you speak, the way the atmosphere shifts when you enter a room. They may not understand the spiritual mechanics behind it. They may not know about the portals, the prayers in the dark, or the contracts signed with the divine, but they can feel the safety. This is the ultimate purpose of the transfer. You have become the ark. Just as Noah built a vessel that seemed foolish to the world until the rains started. You have built a vessel of abundance that seemed impossible until the economic storms of the world began to rage. Now, they look to you not with skepticism, but with a silent, desperate hope. You are their shelter. You are the proof that God is still speaking, still moving, still saving. This phase is about anchoring the light. Imagine massive roots of pure diamond extending from the soles of your feet, piercing through the crust of the earth, going deep into the planetary core. You are grounding this heavenly wealth into the physical grid of the planet. You are proving that spirituality and prosperity are not enemies. They are twin flames. The old programming that said, "Money is evil," is incinerated by the fire of your purity. You are demonstrating that money in the hands of a chosen one is a weapon of mass construction. It is bread for the hungry, shelter for the homeless, and wings for the dreamers. The universe is now installing divine infrastructure around you. You will notice that your capacity to handle complex problems expands effortlessly. Where others see dead ends, you see hidden passageways. This is because your mind has been synced with the universal mind. The wealth transfer included a download of wisdom, the kind of wisdom that made Solomon legendary. You will make investments that defy logic but yield exponential returns. You will start projects that seem ahead of their time, only to find the world catching up to you just as they launch. You are operating on a timeline that is 5 steps ahead of the collective consciousness. Let us speak of the energetic immunity you now possess. In the past, the doubts of your family could penetrate your field, making you question your worth. Now, their doubt hits your aura and dissolves instantly into love. You have become untouchable by lower frequencies. The wealth has provided a buffer, a holy separation. It is not a wall to keep people out, but a filter to ensure only truth gets in. You are no longer vibrating at the frequency of needing to be understood. You are vibrating at the frequency of I am. As this 5th wave of energy washes over you, visualize a great banquet table. It is endless. At the head of the table sits your higher self, wearing the crown of sovereignty. Down the sides of the table are your ancestors, looking on in amazement, realizing that one of them finally made it out. You have liberated the ghosts of your history. You have settled the debts of the past. The heaven-funded check was large enough to pay off the karmic mortgages of your entire family tree. The skeptics will eventually fall silent, not because you silence them, but because the evidence is too loud to ignore. They will come to you, perhaps quietly at first, asking, "What is your secret?" And you will tell them the truth. "I didn't chase the money. I chased the kingdom. I didn't manipulate the system. I surrendered to the source. This isn't luck. This is alignment." You are now the pioneer of the new earth. The wealth you hold is the seed capital for a civilization of love. Do not hoard it out of fear of it running out. That is the old mind. Flow it, circulate it, trust it. The source that sent it has an infinite supply. You are connected to a pipeline that originates beyond the stars, from the very heart of the Creator. The valve is open, and the handle has been removed. It cannot be shut off. Stand tall, chosen one. The transition is complete. The reality has solidified. The dream is now the concrete under your feet. Your family may not have believed the prophecy, but they will enjoy the paradise you have built. And that is the greatest revenge of all: to bless those who doubted you, to feed those who starved you, and to love those who didn't know how to love you. The wealth is real. The mission is active. The legacy is eternal. Go forth and build the empire of light.